Hey guys, come to Fanjoy.com here with Ryan from Samsung, and we're at PepCom, and he is holding the Samsung Galaxy S3. This is the international version that was introduced in London last week. And we're just going to have him take us through it and show us all the new features, and there are so many. So let's just get started. What's going on here?
Sure. So, as you said, here's the Galaxy S3. A couple of things about it. So first thing, 4.8-inch HD Super AMOLED 720p screen. So big, bright, beautiful. It's actually a very slim device, 8.55 millimeters, so under 0.4 of an inch. Light, removable back panel, removable battery as well, 2100 milliamp hour. We've announced 3 memory configurations, so either 16, 32, or 64 gig. We've also got an SD card slot, so you can add up to another 64. So if you're really storage hungry, you can have up to 128 gigs on this device. Inside this one, we've got HSPA Plus radios and our own Exynos quad-core 1.4 gigahertz processor. So super fast, super efficient, so it actually uses less power than our last generation dual core. So you have great battery life, a combination of that big battery and the really efficient processor. On the camera side of the equation, up front, we've got a 1.9 megapixel camera, captures 720p video. On the back here, we've got an 8 megapixel zero shutter lag. So literally, as fast as you can press the button, you're going to capture the picture. It's got a bunch of cool features that I'll talk about in a second when we get to the camera. Other thing worth noting, this is the Pebble Blue color, so a bit of a brushed finish, but still smooth, using our Hyper Glaze process. So this is Pebble Blue, also available in Marble White, so 2 colors right off the bat. Other thing up here on the front you'll notice, dedicated home button, and then 2 capacitive menu and back buttons. Okay, that's the hardware. We'll jump under the hood a little bit. I mentioned the camera, let me talk about it. We've done a bunch of cool things here. A couple of different shooting modes. So the first thing is burst shot that I talked about. Basically, just hold the shutter button. It captures 20 photos in quick succession, about 3 per second. So really fast. Throws them all into the gallery. Not the view of the table, but you kind of get the idea. So if we're watching a football game or a soccer match and you want to make sure you catch the action, you can do that. Also there in the camera modes, as part of burst mode is best shot. So it'll actually capture 8 frames and it'll look for, is the person's eyes open, are they in focus, are they smiling, and of the 8 pictures it takes, recommends the best one. A couple of other cool camera features, buddy photo sharing. So this is, I take a picture of you, it recognizes that it's a face, I tag it as you, and now every time I take a picture of you, it knows who you are and I can share to your like Facebook, Twitter, or automatically tag you online somewhere. So
how many different services does it support for tagging?
It's basically, it integrates with the contact list. So anything that's integrated, anywhere that you've got that person integrated, you're there. Other cool thing is Share Shot, and this starts to talk about a lot of the new sharing features that we built into the device. So Share Shot is a Wi-Fi Direct feature, which basically means you can get a bunch of Galaxy S3s together in a room, turn on Wi-Fi Direct, select who you want to tie to, don't need a Wi-Fi network available, just basically creates an ad hoc network between the devices, and say at an event like this where we're walking around the room, I could be over there taking pictures, you could be on the other side taking pictures, you take 3, I take 5, we both leave with 8 automatically. They're automatically populated in our gallery. You don't have to worry about, oh, just upload those later or email them to me and we never get them. It does it automatically.
So are those pictures that are being shared, are those being stored to the cloud or does it get downloaded straight to the device?
Downloaded straight to the device. So it's a device-to-device connection that you can do with multiple devices, 3, 5, 8, 10. So a very cool little feature there. Kind of when we talk about sharing, there's a few other things. So we've got All Share Play. So it's something we've had for a while on the devices, allowing you to basically share content to your TV. We've now made it very contextual. So basically, if I'm watching a video, and I can share it somewhere, there's an icon that will appear up here on the right, or I guess that's the left technically, up there on the left. Just click it, select the device, it shares it. So as soon as we're on the same Wi-Fi network, it's intelligent enough to know. Also, so that works with music, photos, video. Other really cool thing here is video picture-in-picture. So basically, just click this button, my video starts playing. go anywhere else on the device, launch any other app, my video keeps running there in the background. So very cool little feature. That's the camera stuff, all share. So with Ice Cream Sandwich, Android introduced Android Beam. So with NFC communication, tap two devices together to transfer files. We've extended that with a feature called S-Beam. So we talked to consumers and asked them, hey, Android Beam's cool, what do you think? And they thought, yeah, it's nice, but what I really want to share is music and photos and video. So now you can actually tap two devices together and with S-Beam share up to 1 gig of information. So you share your movie, share your video, share your photos, share your music, share your PowerPoint file, share your Word document, any of that stuff you want to share between devices, just tap. It'll share it auto-magically for you. So very cool feature there. I already talked about Share Shop on the group side. The other really cool thing is a lot of the gesture and voice integration now. So things like we can be texting back and forth and I'm getting frustrated because I'm like, no, stop, I just want to take, wait, what? We've all had those text conversations. So now when I'm doing that, I can just pick up the device, put it to my ear, and it will dial you automatically. So get on the phone. I'll actually open up the menu here and show you what some of those features are. So we've got placed here to make call, pick up to be notified. So for a long time with the Galaxy S devices, put it down flat on a table like this, and basically it would mute. You wouldn't get a notification of an incoming call or anything like that. Now, if you missed something while it was face down, you pick it up, it'll vibrate to let you know. You can double tap to go to the top of the list, so you're scrolling through your contacts, you're way at the bottom, you want to jump to the top, tap the device, it'll take you up there. Other stuff.
Wait, does that tap to get to the top feature work on every list view?
No, not every list view. Okay. Right now it works in contacts, email, and inside the body of emails. Okay. So, great question. Pan to browse images, so I've zoomed into an image. I can now just hold the screen, pan around it, without having to scroll. Kind of cool little party trick. Shake to update, so I can shake the device, it'll update Facebook feed, your email, all that kind of stuff, whatever you're in. Turn over to mute. Palm swipe to capture, so this is something that we actually introduced with the Galaxy Note. But basically, swipe across with my hand, captured a screenshot right there.
That's really nice.
So pretty cool feature for a lot of folks.
I know for me, like I used to try to capture, like it's always the home button and the volume button in some combination.
Oh yeah.
And I always hit the volume button too fast, and then sometimes it either just increases the volume or it captures it with the volume bar on the screen.
Oh yeah, well that's inevitably what happened to everybody. It's either the volume's going down or the screen's going off or you're capturing the wrong thing. So now, literally just swipe your hand across, made it dead simple. Nice. So the other thing that we've talked a bit about in our press conference was S-Voice. So this is really an extension of functionality we already had in the Galaxy S2 with Voice Talk. We've really just enhanced it, so a lot better at natural language recognition, and now integrated with Wolfram Alpha. So basically it knows lots of stuff. Feel like asking a complex math equation? Probably answer it for you. The other cool thing though, and it always does the device control stuff it always did, right? So launch an app, set an appointment, all those kinds of things. What you can also do now, which is pretty cool, is interact with your device with voice without launching the app. So basically I can just say, hey, wake up Galaxy, my phone will automatically light up.
Like no matter where you are?
No matter where you are.
Nice.
So like literally it can be down, screen can be off, it'd be like, hey Galaxy, it wakes up.
Can you feature that right now?
It's going to be way too noisy in here for me to do it, sorry, but would love to. That and lots of other controls too. So for example, incoming call, you just say ignore, it'll ignore it. Say answer, it'll answer the call, put it on speakerphone. Your alarm's going off, you can say snooze, it'll snooze it. Things like when you're in the camera, you want to take a picture, you basically just say cheese, it'll automatically snap the shot. So a lot of cool just ways to interact with your device. So, I mean, sum it up, fantastic hardware package, basically the cutting edge hardware, lots of great sharing features, so take your content, share it with your friends, share it with your devices, share it with groups of people, and then lots of great new ways to interact with the device, so whether it's with voice, with gestures, or the way you're used to.
Well, that is the Samsung Galaxy S3 here at PepCom. We expect this to be out at the end of the month in Europe.
Yep.
And in the summer for the US.
That's correct.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
No problem, thanks.